Hey guys, welcome back to Truth Be Told Transformations. We are going to do reading. It's going to be a little bit different. As you guys know, I always like to try different things. If you're new here, welcome in and welcome home if you'd like to stay. If you're returning, thank you guys so much for being my A1s since day one. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's get a prayer and we'll get along with this reading. Most High God, I thank you for the opportunity to share my gifts with the collective. I ask that you guide my words and let them come from my heart and from my soul. I ask you, I am an open channel now for all higher beings of a white light. That includes archangels, angels, guardian angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters, and star beings of 100% pure light. Ask Archangel Michael to be here to oversee this reading, to remove any negativity, anything that is not of the highest white light, to close the door on all false light and all false messages, and to be here to watch over this reading to protect myself and the collective. I also ask Archangel Raphael to come in to assist in healing, and if I need to do a reiki healing at the end of this reading, that he guide me through it. I ask Archangel Raphael to come in for relationships and families, friendships, for healing for those. I ask Archangel Jermiel and Sandalphon and Metatron to assist me in channeling today. The words from Source, I am an open channel now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And anyone that needs any healing, or we ask that those that are sick, they may be healed, those that are lost upon the Christ side of him, those that are in poverty to gain prosperity and abundance. The intention of this reading is that it reaches those it needs to reach, and it enlightens something in them, or reminds them of who they are, or whatever the message is that you want me to give them. Thank you so much, Father, in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Word, so it is. Okay. I know I changed it up a little bit. I wanted to do one from my heart. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're happy, healthy. I hope you guys are having a great start to your week. The 8-8 portal is very, very, very important for manifesting. It's been open for a little bit now, until the 12th. You can really get those energies. Today's a very potent day for that. And I felt that there was messages for the collective here, our family here on YouTube. I don't like calling you guys collective, I like calling you guys family, because you are my family, and I appreciate you all so much. Let's get a prayer card. Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Philippians 4:8. I don't know why, but I was guided to read that. And it's about, I feel like we're supposed to focus on the positive, okay? Not so much the negatives, but the positives. There's a huge shift coming to the world. You guys know, for those of you that have been here for a while, know that I've been talking about that for some time. And it's going to look scary, okay? You're starting to see, when you see a lot of drama, with celebrities and things of that nature, is to take our mind off something that's what's actually going on, okay? Do not fear is the message I keep getting, okay? We still know that I am God. All right, know that everything is happening for our highest and greatest good, and it's going to be okay. A lot of us are being called to action at this time. Gonna get a healing mandala here. What's the message? What are we working on today, Spirit? What are you working on? What's the message today? What does this collective need to know for the highest and greatest good? With this 8-8 portal. Friendship. So I feel like you're letting go of false friendships, and you're calling in your true friends, your true soul family. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Some friends are there to teach us lessons, right? Some are there to strengthen us and lift us up and are there to be true, right? And often those friends turn into family, soul family, right? Gratitude. Be grateful for the friendships that are coming into your life, because many of them are a lot of you guys are meeting your soul family. There's some doubt because I feel like a lot of you have been hurt in the past, just like I have. You know, we all have been, with false friends, false people. Okay, so be grateful. Do not. I'm hearing do not doubt the people that God's in your spirit team are sending into your life. Be thankful, because even if it's either a blessing or a lesson, you know. And if you notice, you listen to your intuition. Don't doubt it, right? But doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Okay, so you're about to be very thankful for new opportunities. And even if your life isn't what you want it to be right now, still be thankful that you're still here. Find a reason to be thankful, because when you're thankful, more good things come to you, right? Here's another healing energy deck that I have. This kind of helps with keywords. I just felt drawn to it when I was putting them up here, so what's the message, Spirit? Holy angels, Holy Spirit. Belief and transformation. You're working on your belief system, letting go of outdated beliefs, false programming, and it's leading you through this transformation. You're returning to your heart. Okay? I'm going to read these. You can use these affirmations, mantras. Belief. I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of God. Thus, I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light, and my heart opens to the power of the universe. Transformation. I am constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I am aware of my progress, and I open my wings to the light. You are getting your etheric wings, because your earth angel wings. Return to heart. I breathe light and stick to the essential for my soul, the present moment. I calm my thoughts. I focus on my heart and find space to be. Where the light and greatness are, I find peace and inner silence. So you're being really called to meditate, especially if you haven't been, okay? Even if it's just 5 minutes every day. Something. And you don't have to sit in silence. You can walk while you do it. A lot of people like to do art, draw, color, just scribble, okay? So that's how a lot of people start channeling. They'll be scribbling when they're meditating and just, whatever comes to mind, the words, the symbols, whatever, or just close their eyes and let their pen flow. And they connect with their spirit team that way. That's how I first connected with my spirit team. We're going to use the Gateway of Light activation deck today. This is by Kyle Gray. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Ascended Masters, all higher beings, Star Family, all higher beings of light. I ask you to help assist me in channeling your messages now. Thank you. You're having ancestral realm. You're having a karmic release. You're healing your lineage, and you're setting clear boundaries. Some of these boundaries are with people you never thought you'd have to set boundaries with, such as family, friends, work. Gaia Gateway activation. Learning experiences, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence. Remember to get out and ground. It's very important right now, okay? Crystal Skull Wisdom. Clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. So you're about to gain clarity on a situation that you have been wondering about, confused about, not sure about, or that you're wanting to. A lot of you, I feel like it's something you're wanting to close out of your life, to be gone for good, right? The divine is assisting in your healing, all right? And you're gaining high vibrational energy through this. Yeah, your wounds are being healing codes. Your wounds are being healed. Important information. You're recharging. A lot of you guys might be really tired and just feel like no matter how much you rest, you're still tired. You know what I mean? And that's for a reason. It's because you're soon going to be being called to action, okay? Anything else from this deck, please? Thank you. The divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and guidance. It's hard to say. Instead of coincidence, it's guidance. So nothing happens just to happen. There are no coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. You guys are learning to tap into and you're interconnected with Source. God, the Most High, okay, the divine, the angels, your spirit team. You might work with crystal grids, healing grids, such as this one with the flowers, okay. You're also doing a karmic board clearing. You're clearing your energy, rewriting your story, and living in your truths. That's what you're being called to do, is what I was told to look down, okay. So clear your energy each and every day. Keep up with your spiritual hygiene. Take a seat, you're taking a bath or shower, cleanse with salt, or take a salt bath. Make a salt spray, smudge spray, or buy one. Use your smoke cleansing, ground. Ask Archangel Michael to help you, or whatever angels you work with. Some of you guys are really, I'm also being guided to tell you, we're all on different paths. Some of you guys are getting an Earth Star activation. I know I went through that. And you're anchoring, that's where when you ground, you anchor into your Earth Star chakra, okay? Which keeps you grounded. And I do this before I read, when I meditate, things like that. And it's Isis energy. Some of you may be called to work with Goddess Isis. She is very mothering, loving energy. She helps you find your inner feminine power, okay? Even if you're a masculine, she can help you. She loves women and children. But you are connecting into your spirit team, or straight to God. Some of you choose to connect just with God, and you don't really work with your angels, and that's okay. Whatever you believe in is fine. But you're gaining clarity. You're linked right in, okay? And you're never separate, and you're learning that, okay? I'm not going to read from the book on this one. But I was supposed to show you these cards because there are activations on them. So I already showed you the other ones. As you clear this karma and you return to your heart space, is when you obtain this important information. You gain the clarity. You get the divine healing. Your wounds are healed, and it's you carry a very high vibrational energy. But just remember to recharge right now, is what I keep hearing, okay? On the deck. Let's see. So I use the Gateway of Light activation. We're going to go with Work Your Light or Starseed Oracle. I'm going to do, let's do Starseed Oracle first, and then we'll do, alright. Since I said it, we'll do this one first. I was going to do the other one. I will pull tarot if needed. We may not need them. It just depends. You guys, if you don't know, I'm an intuitive reader. I'll pull at least some angel wisdom guidance cards, okay? Some of you guys are very much loners, and you stick to yourself, and I do feel that if you guys feel that way, please know that you have a home here. And I will block, ban, delete anyone because I want this to be a safe space for us all. So we have the great severing here. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Somebody, you may see people around you are triggered, and they're trying to trigger you. Okay, you're being tested. And instead of reacting with anger, or you're releasing anger and conflict, and your heart's softening, you're turning to love. You're starting to see things from a higher perspective. You have jump in, Andromeda energy. Adventure, say yes to change. So say yes to this change. It's divinely guided to happen. It's going to take you to a new timeline. And some of you may be from the planet Andromeda or have visited it. I feel like starseeds. I know I visited a lot of planets, and I feel like many of you are here have too. High wrath, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Some of you may feel like you've never belonged on this planet. You don't understand why people are so mean. You don't understand how there's so much cruelty in the world. You feel homesick. Like no matter where you move or where you go, you just still feel homesick, right? And that's because you're a star being. You are a star seed. Okay, but know that this is you agreed to come here. This is your place, and we are co-creating with Spirit, God, the Most High, the Divine, to make our heaven on earth. Okay, portal. Some of you guys are going through a portal. Doors are opening. You decide what you want. So you're co-creating with Spirit. Rewards. This is a wild card. You also have the Messenger. You are a divine messenger. Sirius energy. You could be Sirian starseed, or I feel like some of you guys here are. You're bringing harmony and balance, okay? Too many, Spirit, too many. Horus energy, Star Brothers. Your protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. You know that you're protected, right? And but you still have to keep up with your energetic hygiene. Don't... You know, you can't skip out, but you are protected. I feel you might resonate with Egyptian, be drawn to Egyptian things, Egyptian themes, Egyptian signs, symbols, Cleopatra, Horus, Anubis, Bastet, who is wonderful for protection. I learned that from one of you viewers. Thank you so much. I've heard of Bastet before, but I've never worked with her. But we're going to read that card. I feel like we need to read it. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Forge, Don't Follow. You're paving a new path. You're being called to be the leader that you wish you had growing up, you wish you had at work, throughout your life, okay? And even though times may seem tough and hard, or times that are coming may seem tough and hard, you will survive this, okay? You're getting new solutions and beginnings and perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. You're learning to find common ground with those you wouldn't before, because you are a golden child. The golden children. You're loving your inner child. You're being more tender. You're finding the tenderness and innocence. You have rare gifts, okay? Whale and Orca elders, share your song, frequency of sounds, diving deep. Some of you maybe need to listen to whale or dolphin frequencies. Like there's healing meditations, and some of them just have those sounds. If you can't get to go like SeaWorld or go see one in nature, they're very healing sounds. The water is so healing for us as well. All right. Spirit, which one would you like me to read? Alright. The Great Severing. I'm going to read some of these from the book because I feel that I'm supposed to. I just heard yes. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. This is a shadow card, one that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that is standing in the way of letting love in. The warning The warring planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. We're all wounded, and our consciousness wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long, we'll see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we're hurt, it's normal to close off your heart to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyway. When fear and anxiety and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others and the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. How are you cutting yourself off from love? How can you soften towards those who have hurt you? And that fell right on top of friendship. So it could be friends. I feel like a lot of you, it's family members, exes, things like that. But that would, if I was reading these, like, that would have been in the past energy. For some of you, though, this is present energy, okay? And you're saying yes to this change with this Andromedan energy, right? And you're homesick for the stars, you're longing for home. The yearning can lead some starseeds to travel, searching all corners of the planet to find a physical place that feels more like home. For others, it can manifest as a need to find home in people, communities, and relationships. A journey to find somewhere that they truly belong. If you resonate with this yearning for home, but don't really know where home is, you're being invited to remember that your soul chose to be on Earth. You're being called to fully commit to embodying your life. You're being reassured that you didn't come here alone and that your soul has consciously decided to experience what it's like to be a soul in a human body on this planet at this time. You're being called to anchor all of your presence and personality, your soul and your spirit in the here and the now, to fully commit to living this life right now, to commit to putting 2 feet completely in. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you commit more fully to your life? Okay, so we had Portal next. The other book is so hard, The Work Your Light. It's not in alphabetical order. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards wild card. Doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. The timing is right. The universe is saying yes. You have the Midas touch. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you reap the rewards for efforts made in the past. It's also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. And I feel like with this AA portal, this is like what this is meaning, okay? So make sure you take time to co-create with spirit, manifest, speak your desires into fruition, meditate, okay? What experiences would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventure would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking projects that you've been working on are coming to fruition. Things are in full bloom. It's time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. When this card comes up in a spread, it is a sure sign that the effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into a new reality. Now it's time to make big changes. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right on in. What would you most like to experience? Messenger. Serious energy bringing harmony and balance. You're a part of a lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetimes to the upliftment of the planet, to returning time and time again to see the light. The crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius, often appearing as a shade of blue. They hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help this masculine and feminine exist in harmony, to ensure greater balance, to help us see that we're all connected and that the masculine and feminine energies exist within us all. You're being called to bring about the balance and harmony between the masculine and feminine, to be a guardian of harmony and balance on Earth. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing vibrational song. Their unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. It's a resurgence of the sacred within us all, a returning of the sacred union within, a rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. You can honor and balance the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and others. How are you being called to bring harmony to your life or the planet? How are you being called to honor the sacred masculine and feminine within you? Star Brothers, sorry. I'm not sure what kind of bird this is. Maybe a falcon. It's Horus, I know that, but you may be seeing birds that look like that in your reality. It could be an eagle, a hawk, a pheasant, or anything Egyptian will be confirmation of this reading for you guys, okay? In the next 24 to 72 hours. You're more protected than you can imagine. It's safe to open the back of your heart. You're being called to be open to receiving a new level of support now from those in your life and from the benevolent beings you're connected with. Through ancestral patterning, current life traumas, and past life karmic impressions, many of us have become mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and have blocks when it comes to receiving support. We've learned that we need to go at life alone, that it's not safe to let our guard down and our heart open, that the world isn't a friendly place. The Star Brothers want you to have a new experience of life on Earth. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you're going through a difficult time. They want you to hand over your fears to them, to see them as opportunities to let in more love. They're guiding you to stay open to receiving greater level of support than you can ever imagine, both in the world and beyond, to call in your team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physically and energetically. They want you to learn to soften through life's up and downs and to learn to be open your heart, especially when it most wants to harden. How can you open yourself up more to receiving more support? Okay, so you're protected energetically and physically, right? But it's up to us to keep up with helping by, cleansing or keeping up with our spiritual hygiene, right? But what I'm getting here is that we're all being tested to see if we've learned the lesson. Are we triggered? Are we able to find love in the situation? And sometimes love is you have to distance yourself. Don't by any means let anyone abuse you or continuously talk down to you or anything like that, right? Especially if you've done nothing wrong. That's not what I'm saying. But see it as that's where they're at in their healing journey. Maybe you have to step away for some time. Don't argue with them. You see what I'm saying? But you have to open your heart space in order to connect, to truly connect with your guides, with God, God is within, right? Not out here, within. And to connect with your spirit team, you want to connect from your heart space. And when you're meditating, if you're wondering, why am I not hearing anything from my guides? They're sending you messages and signals, but you gotta go into, when you're meditating, drop into your heart space, okay? Just move your energy to where you feel it here. And feel it open up, okay? And and you'll also learn when you're working with your psychic abilities, you can merge your third eye, you project it from your heart space out, okay? But that's a whole nother lesson for another time. But seeing everybody as an extension of you, because essentially I am you and you are me. We're all one. We're all parts of God living this experience, right? And it's kind of like, if any of you are familiar with Dolores Cannon's work, I really resonate with that. Like, it's almost like we're a drive. We go experience life here on Earth, or we learn our soul lessons. We go back when we pass, when we die, and we give them we hook into source, and here's the information that we've learned. This is what lessons we did or didn't learn. You have your life review. How do you want to do things differently? You are your own judge. Because at the end of the day, but you're coming from a heart space. You're your hardest critic. You know what I mean? You're your hardest judge and critic. And often you want to come back and fix it. Right? Let's see here. You'll survive this, new solutions beginning. So you'll survive this though. You're getting new solutions. and beginnings with the inner earth. Paving a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Forge, don't follow. So you're forging a new path. You're not following anybody. You're being the leader that you wish you had. Some of you are being the parent that you wish you had, the mother that you wish you had. And not necessarily just to your children or father you wish you had, but to yourself. You're reparenting yourself, right? And you're seeing things from a new perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. We're going to read that one. Take a step back and look at the bigger picture of your life. Step away from the blinkered vision and reaction frame of mind of me against them. Change your perspective. Shift your point of view and zoom out, out, out. We are but a speck of dust in the universe, yet we think everything revolves around us. We see the planet as ours to own and conquer, pillaging the land and setting ourselves up for our eventual extinction. We build fences and walls and create invisible borders. Mother Earth doesn't need us to survive, but we need her. It's time to wake up. A new perspective is urgently needed. We become so lost in our individual experience that we don't realize that most of the things that keep us awake at night are actually distractions. We're wasting our precious time and resources fighting each other when we should be coming together to heal what's been severed. This moment is a breath in the timeline of your life. This life is a fleeting moment in the tapestry of your soul's experience. Your soul's experience is a flash in the timeline of the unknown universe. Of the known universe, sorry. And the known universe is a grain of sand in the unknown universe. Take a moment to see the bigger picture. Try to find common ground, to find deep compassion in your heart, to gain a greater perspective of humanity in this fleeting moment, in the timeline of your soul's existence, in the timeline of all that is, was, and ever will be. How are you being called to change your perspective? I know for me it's like, well, I don't know all of that person's traumas. I'm sure there's some that I don't know about. You know, we're all learning, we're all growing. Like I said, don't let someone abuse you continuously, and this can be a very lonely journey. You will see yourself distanced from friends and family, but know that you're always have your spirit team. You're always connected, okay? You're never alone. You can have tons of people around you, honestly, and you can still be lonely or feel like you're alone, right? Alright, the last one, the golden children. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Golden children, children of the sun, are highly advanced, extremely intelligent souls who are incarnating increasingly on planet Earth. They have little or no personal karma and possess incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. Golden children are born with a very clear mission. Many remember it from a young age and begin answering and sharing it early in life. Due to their unique intelligence, they may find themselves easily bored at school. Most have never incarnated on Earth before, and so if they're not supported in the right ways, they struggle with physical life here. They're often referred to as the new humans. If you pull this card, it may be a sign that your children, or that you're being called to mother, father, or nurture a child. You may be called to tend to your own inner child, a creative idea or project, or a new beginning. To treat yourself or the new beginning with sweet, tender love, to nurture and nourish it, to give it every chance to grow and reach adulthood, to encourage it, to water it, to see the world through the innocence of a child, to see yourself and all others as innocent children, to remember that deep down everyone is trying their best, and if they're treated with a tender heart, they'll not harden as they journey through the great adventure called life. How can you treat yourself today or others more tenderly? I know for me, like I said, is giving compassion, sometimes distancing like pulling within, doing the healing. Why was I triggered? When I get upset, when I want, or mad. Let the emotions out, but you want to do the shadow work. When the shadow work is like when you get mad, angry, yell, sad, whatever emotion you're feeling, what made you feel that way? Trace it back to the first time you remember feeling that emotion. For a lot of you guys, it's going to be when you were like 2 or 3 years old, or in grade school, and who was it? What did they make you feel? And then what you want to do is you want to forgive them. You don't have to call them up. Maybe they're not even here, but you want to just state it. I forgive you. I release. You know what I mean? Sorry for the way things happen kind of energy, okay? Alright. Now let's do the work your light one. We're already at 34 minutes. That's okay, I don't mind. I'm only gonna do spirit. How many? I'm not gonna read from the book on this one. I feel like there's messages in here. I know there are that you guys need to hear today. Who or what is triggering you? Mirror. So you're being called to see things from a new perspective, right? Through the eyes of a child. Get grounded when you're triggered, okay? Empaths, highly sensitives connect with nature. Some of you are going through a crumbling. What are you clinging on to? A tower moment. You know, what is not for your highest good will be taken, it's going to be taken away. It's going to be removed from your life. If you keep going back to it every time you go back to something that's not for your highest good, it will eventually break and fall. It's going to happen, okay? And when you finally realize you're repeating the same cycle with other people or maybe the same person, you don't want to attach to that karma anymore. You forgive them, you let it go, you cut the attachments, you look at the lesson. What was the lesson here? Okay, I see it, I saw it, you know? Like for me, it was setting clear boundaries, especially with narcissistic relationships. I was raised around narcissists my whole life, and I had a pattern with them in my life. I still do have them, and sometimes you can't, you don't choose you don't choose everybody in your life. Y'all know what I mean by that. And it kind of like led me to a different part of my awakening, and I feel like some of you guys may be seeing. So it's about how can I stop this pattern from reoccurring, and it's often something within us that needs to be healed. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Some of you have a lot of karmic family, and they're meant to teach you a lesson. You may never be completely close with them, right? The unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Some of this stuff comes from your past lives. It's not even from this life, okay? So you are releasing old soul contracts that are not where you no longer resonate with your soul and where you're at in your journey. Releasing soul patterns and past lives. Going through an awakening with energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. You could be a Minnetonkan starseed. I know I resonate with it. Longing for home, belonging. You're an original light worker. I will read that one from the book if you guys would like. Just because I want you guys to hear about or you should look up the Minnetokans. Like, they had a love for earth and family. I know, like, Lemuria, I resonate with that as well. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. That's confirmation. I said that earlier. And starseed, what lights you up? What a lot of people want to know, what's my soul's journey? What's my soul's path? What am I supposed to be doing? What could you do every day without getting paid to do it and love it? What you do is you find a way to integrate that with making it your work to get paid for it in a way that benefits everybody, you and the customer, right? And don't dim your light to fit in. How are you dimming your light to fit in? I know for me, I won't express my opinion, or I kind of shelter and hide. I've always wondered why I was different, what I've done, why I don't resonate with a lot of people, and now I know. But I'm just here. This is who I am, and this is who I'm going to be. Some days I'll look dressed up and nice. Other days I'm in my sweatpants, and I might come on here and read for you guys. I want you guys to know I'm real just like you. I don't care if I was getting paid to do this stuff. I'm still going to be me at the end of the day, and nothing's going to change that, And you're being called to be your true self, and I'm still learning, growing, and healing. But I've been called to step into this leadership position, to share my gifts from my past lives, from this life. And many of you guys are being called to do the same. Okay, Minnetonkan. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Minnetokans are a soul group who originated on a planet in the constellation Orion. They were the first star being to travel to Earth. And believed to be the original light workers, the Minnetonkan's home planet is thought to have been a water world with water so pure that you could see through it for miles. For this reason, Minnetonkaans most feel at peace at home when in or around crystal clear water. They are here to teach us to see potential in everything and light in all beings. Many Minnetonkaans have an odd longing for home and struggle with feeling like they don't belong. Hi. It is thought that this is due to their home planet no longer being in existence. If you pull this card, it could mean that you are a Minnetonkaan or are longing for a sense of belonging, and root chakra healing is necessary for you to feel secure and safe. Perhaps you feel the longing to find home without knowing where that is. Perhaps you've been moving around a lot and yearn for a place on Earth to call your own. If so, you are being called to connect with Mother Earth and create it for yourself now, to choose where you feel most at home and create it, rather than waiting for the feeling of belonging to come. Work your light transmission. Put your hand on your heart and repeat after me if you would like to do this transmission. I allow myself to, while looking at this, or you can close your eyes, whatever. I allow myself to be truly here and at home on this planet. I release any grief around not belonging or feeling held and call in the perfect home. So some of you guys, I do feel you'll be moving different places, different states, different areas. Some of you may be like nomads, pilgrims, gypsies. You may get a van and just kind of travel and go different places, and that's how you feel most at home. And I feel like it's because of where you come from, your past life, right? But I do feel like a huge move for some of you guys. I feel like you're going to be you've been wanting to move for some time now, and I do feel that coming in. We're going to get some extra guidance here for the magic of unicorns. Your unicorns, what's coming? What does this collective need to know? I know I've had a lot of oracles. Soul satisfaction. Honor your uniqueness. Do what makes you feel good. Your uniqueness is your best quality. I mean, come on, you're a limited edition. You don't want to be do you want to fit in? I mean, think of brands. I mean, and I don't care really about designer brands, but for example, you got the normal prints of I don't know. I'm just trying to think off the top, Nike, and you got Ed Hardy. Okay, so Ed Hardy's kind of unique, and it came out with a whole different style, and then other brands started modeling that, right? So just be you and stand in your uniqueness, no matter how weird you think you are. There's a reason that you're that way, and it's actually a blessing in disguise, and it's actually going to be the key to you with sharing your talents, gifts, and abilities to make money in some way, shape, or form, or it's the key to something important on your journey. Create your vision. Do what makes your heart sing. You are being nudged forward. So where do you see yourself in 5-10 years? Where do you see yourself in 6 months? Start making that. Create a vision board. I created one on Pinterest. You can just name it that and look up things. I'm going to make mine my screensaver because I'm going to get a snapshot of it. Places I want to travel, where I want this channel to be, what are my goals with the channel, my decks I'm creating, different things that I'm building, okay? Shower of blessings. Number 24. Open yourself to receive, pay it forward. 2 + 4 is 6. 6 can be abundance. 6 is family too. I do see coins in this card. So you need to open up to receive. It's you got blessings, but they're waiting right here. All you have to do is be open to receive them, and then they're going to come flooding in. You've wondered why things feel stuck and stagnant. It's because you need to open yourself back up. Open that heart space, okay? Because you're going through an ascension lift. But you have to create your vision. You have to know what you want. Exactly how do you want it? At the end of, what do you, let's say you're working on a project. If you could be the best, every way you want it, exactly what would you want? Or a car, for example. Do you want it fully loaded? What make, what model, what color? How do you want what size? Do you want the wheels, tires, engine, all that good stuff, okay? Get to the nitty gritty detail. Alright? And throw your unique energy into it, in whatever you're creating. Prepare for rapid spiritual growth and be ready for opportunities. Ascension lift. 9C. 10, 11, 12. 2 + 1 is 3. 3 to me is about working with others, co-creating. building something together. Like I'm working, I'm working on creating something myself, but I'm also wanting to create with others and make one big community, which we all have our own jobs and our own thing. Soul healing, align with your essence, see your true colors. Really, you need to really tap in deeply to who you truly are at a soul level. Enlightenment, look for the highest perspective, see the divine in everyone. Be a beacon, be an inspiration, and light the way for others. Okay? So, there were several things within this reading. I'm going to do a Reiki healing now, okay? After I pull the Archangel Michael cards for further guidance. And then we'll do a small Reiki healing, and then I'll let you guys go, okay? Archangel Michael, what guidance do you have for this beautiful collective? And it can, I want to send you guys, I'm hearing like, open your heart. Help you guys open up your heart, okay? To be able to accept, open to receive, so you can receive. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do the healing for. Trust in your divine purpose, number 34. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you're on a path of growth. 13. Get your power back. Some of you guys need to call your power back from every person, place, and thing that has taken your power, known and unknown. Call it back in divine working order, okay? And cut cords. You have forgotten who you are. You're a child of the divine, so take back your power. So what I'm getting here is there's a situation. It could be something that has occurred in the past and that's coming back up. For some of you, it might be a relationship that you were in that had ended, and this person just won't stop doing what they're doing. It could be family members, it could be friends, put it where it resonates. But it's coming up to see if you're triggered. Have you changed? Are you going to move on from this? Are you putting your faith and surrendering to the divine and saying, you know what, I know it'll be handled better than I could ever handle it. You're going through these things because it's your divine purpose to teach others how to get through these things. You're being called to be a leader. So call your power back and regain your focus, okay? Remember who you are, why you're here, alright? And some of you guys are having an awakening to this. You have no clue who you are. You think you do, but you have no freaking idea how powerful you really are and who you really are. Regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. So get out and ground is very, very, very important. What's your guidance, Archangel Michael, for this collective? Let it go. Number 18. 1 and 8 is 9. 9 is the end of a cycle. And we've had their cycles ending, right? New cycles beginning. It says, this situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace your future. Alright, this could be old energies, this could be family, this could be friends, this could be past partners, like people that are not of the light, ops, people in their shadow. They are meant to trigger you, to see, to see if you've learned the lesson. They have a job to do too, just like you do, okay? Open up to your spiritual gifts, number 21. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. Pay attention. Are you seeing a blue jay twice in a day, morning and night, and then seeing it again the next day? You drive down the same road and you never see an animal and suddenly there's a deer or there's a dog. What kind of dog is it? Look up the deer. What kind of deer was it? Was it a doe, a buck? Did it have babies? Look up the spiritual meaning to these things. Are you seeing repeating numbers? What numbers are you seeing? They don't have to be like 555. They can be like 589. They can be random numbers. If you see them more than once, that's a sign. Okay? It also means you're in alignment. But also sometimes those repeating numbers are warnings. It's meant to tell you what you need to know, what you need to work on, what you need to be aware of. Okay? So pay attention. Everything, nothing is a coincidence. Everything is a message, is what I just heard. Number 20. No, it is not yet time. This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. You're being called to rest right now because soon you're going to be called to action and you're going to need to be well rested, okay? else would be the wrinkle? Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. A lot of you guys are about to witness a miracle that only God can do, okay? Your spirit team's working behind the scenes. I've been getting this message of fear not, okay? Know that everything is being worked out in divine order. Things are being orchestrated in your favor, okay? And that message wasn't just for me, all right? Anyone who's come against you, who's lied on you, who's whatever they're doing, they're good. The truth will always come. It always comes out, and it's about to come out, and you're about to be set free from whatever it is that's holding you guys back from the past, from prior timelines. Something is trying to keep you guys stuck, so you don't go to this next part of your journey. They can't, okay? It's time to play. Let out your inner child. Go out and have fun, all right? You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance back in your life. Go play with babies or kids. Do things you did when you were a kid. Watch, like, the cartoons you watched. Color in a coloring book. Go out and dance, sing, in your house, in your room by yourself, out in the field. Go through a field of flowers, okay? Number 35, trust your guidance you are receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. And number 19, make a decision. Hearts are being laid right now. Everybody's heart by Mayat, right? And if your heart is light as a feather, you have no karma, right? You get to move on. Is your heart light as a feather? Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. You deserve it. Some of you guys are always doing for others, always not wanting others to feel pain or sorrow. So you will, even though you know you're right, you get hurt, right? Make yourself a priority. That's part of self-love, and self-love is important. It is not selfish. We are taught that it's selfish because they don't want us to find our true power, okay? So remember that, please, all right? It's one of the hardest things you'll have to do because of your conditioning, but it's one of the greatest. Hold on. The world. A brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment, spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. The High Priestess. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive, which will lead you to your 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this is I know I didn't shuffle them, but I was told to take the 2 cards in the deck, so I did. Yeah, you guys are about to have a passionate new start. The amazing opportunity. Be bold, be courageous, be optimistic. Now's the time to so soon you'll be called into action, because we heard be still right now, right? Do what you're passionate about, okay? So you're learning, you're going through these things so that you can step into your purpose, all right? I'm going to read you the High Priestess and the World. This is it, and then we're closing the reading, okay? The High Priestess. Archangel Haniel is known for her ability to help you access your divine gifts. Her open book indicates that knowledge once kept secret is now available to all. So you can also call upon Archangel Haniel to help you with your divine gifts. There are a lot of cards in tarot that ask you to get busy, but not the High Priestess. Frankly, she wants you to sit down next to her. It's time to contemplate, meditate inward, and reflect on what you really desire. The Dreamer herald your new beginning, and the Magician explained your ability to make magic, but that doesn't necessarily mean that either of them knows what they want to create. The High Priestess is the one who can help you to get that understanding. This is a card of intuition and psychic gifts of clarity that comes from inner searching and communing with the divine. The High Priestess encourages you to trust yourself and the intuitive information you are receiving. The messages and signs you feel you are getting are accurate. You aren't crazy. It isn't necessary to take action right now. In fact, it's best if you don't. Told you. So you may be, I feel like some of you need to you're seeking out information to learn, to study, to just learn more about maybe you want to learn about psychic gifts, maybe you want to learn about, or let me know here. I'd be glad to make a series to share what I know. And I don't know everything, but I know some things. and I will be glad to share with you what I do know if you'd like to learn. Additional meanings of this card: nocturnal dreams or visions that provide insight, spiritual knowledge, making plans before taking action, gathering information in order to come to a later decision, and developing your intuitive gifts. Alright, the world, and then we'll do that healing. Sorry, I was guided to, I know I said I was going to do something else earlier, but I have to do what I'm told, and this is what I was guided to do. The world. Archangel Jophiel is here to help you celebrate your amazing success. Rose petals rain down upon you as a reminder that you are a perfect child of the divine. Wholeness, completion, epiphany. These are words that describe the world card. It's a time of joyful peace or spiritual insight, so there is a reason to celebrate. Metaphorically, the world represents the life that has been brilliantly lived, but it can just as easily be a project you successfully completed or the attainment of spiritual enlightenment. Imagine your guardian angels and all the archangels giving you a round of applause or jumping for joy on your behalf. You have the magic touch at this time, able to either repeat past happy experiences or create brand new ones. The choice is yours. However, in this meantime, add your own applause to the chorus of angels. Bravo. In other words, pat yourself on the back. Be proud of yourself because you're going through a lot. You're healing, you're growing, you're learning. You're releasing, you're making room for the new, right? Total clarity, cosmic awareness, a journey that's now at a joyful end, great achievements, new beginnings, the freedom to go in any direction, a sense of completion. So because you have the freedom to go in this new direction, where do you want to go? How do you want it to be? This is your time to manifest and co-create, alchemize, and transmute, okay? With spirit to create the life that you want, alright? And manifestation is not bad. It's actually in the Bible. What else am I supposed to do? What's it going to do? But anyways, I thank you guys so much. Let's do this healing. Again, this is to help you be more open to receive, okay? With this healing. This is selenite. Alright. And this is going to be healing on all levels: physical, mental, spiritual, emotional. Then also I'm going to help you release, okay? So if you feel like you want to cry or anything, that is why. Let me pull some cords here, okay? Ask Archangel Michael to come in, Archangel Raphael, help me to burn these extra cords, okay? We're burning what's left of the cords. Now we're going to cleanse the energy, right? This healing is for the highest and greatest good. It has to be used for the highest and greatest good. This is not using any of my energy, life force energy. Also, if you have any pain anywhere, just tell it where you want it to go. It will go where you need it to go. Know that you are worthy. I don't care where you are, where you've come from, what you've done. Everyone has the power to change and be different and to grow and to learn. And the people that don't understand you is because they really they see your light and they wish they could be like you, but they can't, because they could if they wanted, but they don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the healing that you do, right? You are doing the work, and I'm so proud of you, and Spirit's so proud of you too. This is for protection and as well energetic protection, psychic gifts, things of that nature, helping you be open to receive, and also protecting your space, okay? Helping you release what you need to release. This will enhance the energy. This clear quartz. Okay. I like ASMR, guys. Sorry, I can't help it. That's why you always hear me tapping on stuff. And this is desert rose quartz, and it's in its raw form, and it is for your heart space. To help being open to receive and help you tap in deeper to your... Do you guys want me... I've been thinking about going back and channeling Archangel Raphael and doing the... I don't know if any of you guys that are here, some of you should have seen it. Like, I channel, like, sigil, like download sigils, messages, angelic attunements. Let me know if you guys would like me to do that. If there's any type of healing you all need, let me know. I'll make a short video. If anyone would like to schedule your first with me, let me know. Minis are free. I don't even have to talk to you on video. I can send it right to you and show you how it works. A couple of you guys have done that, and thank you for continuing with the feedback. I do appreciate you. I will do the website. Everything's gonna come in due timing. I'm not in any rush with that stuff right now. I'm called to be of service, so that's what I'm doing. All right, guys. Thank you. I love you all. Until we meet again.